The Ghanaian law works and it bites hard.
I'm going back to where I belong. You're the reason why I'm singing this song. But I did you no wrong. But you broke my heart. I'm going back to...
Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Yaba and we are Ghana Bound. Today I'm with Emmanuel, who's going to talk us through a few things to do with the laws of the land. So Emmanuel, please reintroduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Kole, and I'm the managing partner of Emmanuel Law Consults and a real estate and infrastructure lawyer.
Amazing. So you are the right person to talk to today.
Yes, I am.
So because we get asked about court system, buying lands, buying properties in Ghana, can you please today give us the top mistakes that people make that end them up in court?
I mean, there are people who do land transactions without documentation, you know, and for me, that is one main cause of litigation. Then number two, we have people who fail to seek the assistance of professionals when transacting, doing land transactions. And that is also another thing that I see, that, you know, in Ghana, well, the complaints I've heard are that lawyers are too expensive, you know, but for me, I think litigation is more expensive than engaging a lawyer to do a due diligence for you.
That's a really good point. And I think when we're living UK, US, Europe, we automatically go to a lawyer to do this process. So why do it differently in Ghana?
Well, let me put it bluntly. I have seen, and I'm not that old, but in my short lifespan, I've seen that people get away with a lot in Ghana, you know. So yes, so they feel they are not law abiding, but the thing is that the Ghanaian law works and it bites hard. You know, if you don't have an encounter with the law, you think that the law doesn't work in Ghana. You think you can get away with everything, but when you have a face-to-face encounter with the law, then you know that, hey, look, you don't mess with Ghana laws, you know. So I mean, this attitude of not being law-abiding citizens, you know, has crept into land acquisition, and people do things anyhow, you know, and that is why some people have challenges when they don't use professionals. Then another thing that I see is lawlessness. So you have people entering into lands. You can see that this land, although it might be bare land, you will see something on the land like a pillar, which doesn't just appear. You know, you will see like cash crops, which do not just come up. You know, but then you have people still developing the land. Yeah. You know, and that is you know, that could also cause land litigation. Then again, it's not only the people who are entering the land who are at fault, but also the people who own the land. So if, for instance, you own land and you find that there's something going on your land, and which is not supposed to be happening, and you keep quiet about it and wait for the person to finish, and then you decide that, you know, so the person has offended me, they've taken my land. I mean, come on. You know, that is another thing. Yeah. And then again, if, for instance, you have land and somebody comes onto your land, it amounts to trespass. Yeah. What a normal person would do is you take the trespasser to the police station. You don't do that, and then you wait for the trespasser to finish, and then you take the trespasser to court. I don't think you can win a case like that. You're not going to win it. Exactly. You know, I don't think you can win a case like that. I mean, you might win, but if I were the judge, I would not rule in your favor, because for me the normal thing that ought to be done is that when you find that somebody is building on your land, the first thing you ought to do is at least take the person to the police station. Okay. Report to the police. If somebody is stealing your car, you go to the police first. You don't go to court. You know what I mean? Because by the time you finish the court case, the person would have finished, I mean, selling the car or whatever. You know, so the law looks at reasonable conduct. You know, they would expect you to behave a way a reasonable person would have behaved in the circumstances. And if you don't, then you'll be punished. So yes, the land belongs to you. Yes, you know, the person ought to have known that the land is yours. But I mean, your conduct, they look at your conduct. There's something called estoppel by conduct. by your conduct, you are stopped from even saying what you are saying, that the land belonged to you and the person stole the land. By your conduct alone.
We'll do it.
Yes.
What advice would you give somebody before they embark on buying or selling their lands to avoid any of these mistakes to getting themselves into courts?
Well, I mean, for me, if you are buying land in Ghana, what I would highly recommend is that do a Google search, or even by recommendation or referral, look for a real estate lawyer, because it's not every lawyer that is a real estate lawyer. You know, real estate is a specialized area in every jurisdiction. Some of them in some jurisdictions they are called conveyancers to guide you through the process. That's the first. I think that would be like half of the solution.
Yeah.
Because you see, if you go to court and you get a real estate lawyer to do it, I always say that, look, whenever the real estate lawyer advises you, get them to do it in a legal opinion, in writing. Because if you go to court and you show this legal opinion to the judge cannot fault you for what you did, even if you did a mistake, because you went to a professional.
Right.
In any case, even if you lose, there must be some indemnification. You know, you can go against the lawyer for being negligent.
Yeah, but you yourself had gone through a lawyer, so that will stand you in good stead.
Yes, because you went through a lawyer, you have acted in good faith.
Yeah.
It turned out that you were giving wrong advice. So for that reason, somebody ought to be responsible.
Yeah.
Either the courts ought to hold that you are a bona fide person for value without notice, which is that you bought the land in good faith and for value, and you didn't have notice of the other person's interest, or that you add the lawyer in case it doesn't go your way and recover your money.
Yeah.
Another mistake people do is that, I mean, they deal based on trust. They end up transferring money when no documents have been signed whatsoever. And I think that that is the biggest mistake ever. In every land transaction, documents ought to be signed and duly witnessed. So that is one thing that you should avoid.
Yeah.
And also, my advice is that when it comes to land transactions in Ghana, Ghanaians are nice people. Most of them will not go out to dupe you or out of their way to dupe you, but I advise, but they deal based on trust. That is one thing.
Yeah.
They deal based on trust. But I strongly advise that in every land transaction in Ghana, you deal with the other side as though you are dealing with a dishonest person. So let the evidence show whether they are honest or not.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that, and it's so true. People don't go out of their way to do it, but make an assumption that that they're going the whole wrong way about it. Then you're safe.
Exactly.
At least you are safe yourself.
Exactly.
I know a lot of you will be asking, where do I start from here? The best place to start is to book your free consultation with Emmanuel Law Consult. Just let them know you're from Ghana Bound. They will book a consultation with you and they will give you advice and you can take it from there. How does that sound?
Yes, sounds good.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Emmanuel, thank you so much again for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, remember, comment below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. In 3, 2, 1, way. Welcome to the family and see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.